Mr. Flying.
Permit me to hail this big timber and caliber woman. It's not easy to put everybody here. She has so much passion and love for especially female seafarers. I'm talking of one mighty tree, nothing else but Mrs. Olaitan Willians. I'll be reading her profile. She is Honorable Olaitan Williams. Is the principal partner of ROUNDTABLE Limited, a maritime consultant company that is into the fifth partner logistics, chandling, shipping agency, and facility management. She is a graduate of developmental history from the University of Lagos, first choice. A certified associate member of Institute of Shipping, and also has a diploma in advanced freight forwarding and supply chain management from the University of Lagos. She started her banking career as a treasury officer in Merchant Bank of Africa, St. Nicholas Building, Lagos, and later moved to Assurance Mortgage Finance Limited, Ikoyi, where she rose to become the treasury and operation manager. The collapse of the mortgage bank in the 90s made her to start her own company, Ventures Limited, which specialized in banking intermediation. Her passion for our coastal community made her to start the School to See Catch Them Young in the Maritime Sector, NGO, which was endorsed by the University of Lagos, Geography Department specifically. Our target has always been to expose secondary school students to career opportunities at early age. Our passion for maritime made her to compile the compendium of the past lectures of venturing into the sectors that have attended the School to See program, because she noticed that there are no maritime reading material for the teens. Please help me to welcome the big but mighty, the woman of timbers and caliber, Honorable Olaitan Williams, to the high table. Please standing ovation.
Good morning, everybody. Please sit down, please. My chairman, sir, and my amiable best partner, and all the school owners, the fintechs, because today is your day, really. We have technology inside Maritime, school administrators. Our bank has all protocols duly observed. This morning, or this afternoon, we're sorry we started late, not due to us, but we had to wait for this, wait for that, to have a full house before going on. 6 years ago, some friends and I, we decided to come up with Ocean Ambassadors Foundation. Why Ocean Ambassadors Foundation? I come from a coastal community called Olobowo in Enyibeti, proudly Lagos Island. All where you know now called BRT corridor. I grew up in that rich community, coastal rich community. But unknown to me, we never knew. When we were growing up, we used to see the seamen, they would come into the neighborhood. Then we used to have expensive hotels like Bagatelle. These were the Fernandez, they used to come there. But I did not know that where I was actually the economic nerve of the nation, because it was a harbor. At a time there was hospitality, there was maritime tourism. there was a ship where Dr. Maja, late Dr. Maja, had by the waters there. I didn't know. But because I did not know, it became a pain in me when I later discovered in 2007, when I contested for House of Reps, that actually I was sitting on more than a gold mine, which is the water economy. I decided to forget about banking, forget about every other thing, and I said, what I did not know, the upcoming generation must know about it. So that is the journey so far, the way forward. We registered ocean ambassadors because we know that Nigeria is strategically positioned. She has the Atlantic to her advantage. She has the inland waterways. She has the creeks to her advantage. But like I did not know then, the upcoming generation too don't know. But Nigeria is a maritime nation. All the conventions are domesticated in Nigeria. But are we there yet? No. Lagos State in particular is a coastal hub. She has all the opportunities, but untapped yet. So we started the School to Sea. It's a one-day affair. We take students on a career tour of the seaport. From the seaport, we take them on board vessel, and it changes the horizon. So we started having quizzes, and I'm sure when you watched that video clip, there was one of our mentees, Derry, who is studying marine engineering now in Petroleum University in Efuru. She came first. All our winners, we took them to Ghana for them to have a comparative analysis of what a seaport should be like. Because in Tema Seaport, in Takoradi, you won't find all this traffic. And the first question I was asked was, Ma, why are there so many trucks in Apapa? My madam, why are there so many trucks in Apapa? And look at this, our Tema. Oh, this is not Tema Seaport. I said, why don't you ask our tour guide? Let them tell you. And the guy said, oh, it's simply automation. That we found it very difficult initially. But when they all thought that it was to the best advantage, they decided to kill it. So they don't have the bottlenecks we have in Apapa. And that was how she became passionate about maritime. We have one to study in nautical sciences in regional academy in Ghana. And today, like I said, when we started our online maritime career for girl child, we have another one, Dere, another one, Lydia, who wants to go into marine insurance. And that is the essence of catching them young. This program is actually endorsed by UNILAG to postgraduate level, but I decided to concentrate on the upcoming generation for so many reasons. Like I said, I didn't have any idea. And secondly, we're talking about the global SDGs, Sustainable Development Goals, 1 to 17. Are we practicing it? Well, we all don't have to wait for the government, because we've written to so many governments, it's like, there is not the time for it yet. And 2030, we're looking at the blue economy. The blue economy says it all. It's all encompassing, both entrepreneurial and career. When we talk about fisheries, we don't have data. And here are the students. They'll tell you that if not for ocean ambassadors, nobody will know about maritime. Even the teachers do say that, except those that have geography bias. That is why today, superb, I challenge the executive chairman, Mr. Alawiye King. were from the same coastal community. Because these children must know the difference between the kiri-kiri black water of slop and sludge to the crystal clear blue waters that we're supposed to have. It should be from the formative years. These children must know the difference. They must know that they're not supposed to throw plastics into the waters. Number one, it blocks the channels. Number two, is that hazards to human beings. And before you know it, we won't even have these species again in our waters. They will flow away. And thirdly, we have all sorts of illnesses that we don't even know what we have eaten. Maybe it's because of all these ill-nourished aquatic fishes that we've eaten. But I recall when I was growing up, our mom used to give us cod liver oil. We would throw it away. It's not sweet. But that is where nature is going back to now. Everybody now wants to go back to the source. And like I keep saying something, God ordained maritime for mankind. Noah was the first naval architect. Noah was the first chandler. Noah was the first freight forwarder. Noah was everything. Even in the Bible and in the Quran, there is a story about the water. So that if we don't go back to nature at early years, when do we want to know about it? When will our children embrace the blue economy? And now there is the African Continental Free Trade Arrangement. Nigeria is blessed. In Africa, they're looking at 5 major nations that by 2030 they should be able to actualize the blue economy. If you look at the map of Africa here, South Africa is here. You have Madagascar there. You have Kenya, you have Somalia. Here you have Nigeria. You have Lagos. The blue economy is there. The inland waterways is there. The Atlantic is to the outside. But we're not there. The coastal communities don't know what they carry. They don't know what they have. This year we decided that we should devote this year's quiz to the girl child. Because in the last 6 years, honestly, 75% of our girls are tops. And it's a male-dominated career if you want to look into the maritime industry. So we decided that, okay, we already have mentees that are girls. And to the glory of God, we're now saying that, okay, the girl child, you have a place, you have a ladder that you can climb. That is the essence, where they can actually interface with females that have distinguished themselves in this industry. We are now seeking collaboration. We've been doing the talk. Let us do the action. Let us have the blueprint. And so today, my doctor, she'll be having the discussant about knowledge, technology, and blue economy, the future of Nigeria. This year, we decided to put the technology because last year during the pandemic, that was where we had our gains. We have someone from Calabar today. He got to know about the quiz last year. He was amongst our best then. This year again, he's amongst our best then. We had our network. We went beyond Lagos State that we used to do before, which means that the coastal communities must queue into this arrangement. And we're talking about the GDP going down. If we have seafarers, there will be the best for the nation. Look at the Philippines. They have the population and 3/4 of the vessels, they're there. The government sponsors them, invests in them, and of course, there's a percentage that goes back to the government, which makes the GDP higher. And this one that we're now talking that we don't even have this, we don't have oil, we don't have, when there's quantum of water in Nigeria, they're still dredging Niger, for crying out loud sake. So on this note, I say a very big welcome to everybody here today, and I really appreciate your presence. Thank you very much.